Welcome back to the news today. This is One-on-One. It could be called the mystery of the decade. Where is the Malaysian plane? Over the last 11 days, countless theories about the fate of flight MH370 have been raised, with varying investigation lead pursued. For example, that the pilot flew underneath radar and that the commander was programmed to change course. To understand more about those investigations, leads with us today is retired Captain Yehuda Lev-Ran. Good evening. Thank you very much for coming.
Good evening.
So, how come a big plane, an entire flight, could just disappear?
It's really mystery. My only information is from the news. I have no idea. I don't think he exploded in the air. That's the first thing. He landed somewhere, maybe in the ocean, maybe in the island. That's what I think. But no one knows. And
if it landed in the sea, if it crashed into the sea, shouldn't we start seeing bodies, suitcases, clothes, something floating on the surface, and start seeing things?
Yes. Finally you will see it. It will come. But first of all, you can land on sea. You can land on sea. It's very difficult. I did it many times on the simulator with pilots. We just like half a joke of what, but we did it. It's possible. Boeing says that it will float for at least 2 hours, so you can take everyone out. But you will find, and then it will sink. So I don't think he landed, and it looks fantastic to me. First of all, you have no idea, and if he landed, it was like about 11 days ago. So where the hell are you going to find it? Or he crashed somewhere, but this will come out. You'll find it. Finally, you'll find the plane, that's for sure. Or in an island or somewhere, or you don't need a big runway just for landing. Just for one landing, you don't need a big, sophisticated runway.
Can it be, if we're trying to see, we're seeing that we don't see anything on the surface, can it maybe be, with all the theories, that it is going to be some kind of, it was a terror attack? A terror hijack?
I don't think so. Well, it's a guess. I don't think. Well, what do you mean, a terror attack?
Did the pilot just decided maybe to crash the plane somewhere, to take the plane to
just to kill 200 people, and no one will get the credit for it?
To land the plane in an Iranian or Afghanistan base, like people are thinking.
Yes, and do what? And do what?
Prepare for an attack.
What?
These are the theories. This is what I read in the news.
What happened in New York? Take the planes. This is the attack. Well, what do you want to? You have the plane on air. Just get into a big building, and it's like a super bomb. You see what happened in New York.
So, from what you know, from your own experience, and from what you know from the news, what can we assume that it is? Can we assume that it's 50% terrorist attack, or 50% just because, like you said, I don't believe that it just disappeared in the sky?
Probably you are right. Just a terror. No one said a word. All the countries around said that he didn't land in their area. It's a mystery, really a mystery. I can't remember a thing like this that no one knows. Although I can assure you, planes, when we lost one submarine, it took so many years to find it in an area you couldn't even believe. You thought it's near Egypt, they found it near Greece, but you find it.
As a pilot, what is, let's say, one of the big events that happened to you?
Nothing like
Nothing.
This. No. You can have an engine problem, you can have a bad weather landing, but not such a thing that. Hard to believe. I just heard on the way here that the fans at his home, he had a simulator that he planned. He practiced landing on water or what. I mean, I think it's imagination, a lot of imagination here. He was a senior pilot. 16,000 hours is a lot. I think he was like 56. only political, I can't recall. It's a bit different thinking in the East that we think here. So I think if it was terrorist, a group would have said, we took the plane, we hijacked, we want, I don't know, what millions or what, or release some people from prison or what. Nothing. It's quiet.
From your opinion, how, and from what you're seeing, what do you think are the investigation steps that are being maybe right now checked in the next few days, that can be checked in the next few days?
As much as I follow it, I can see they're trying to find, they have no idea if he turned left, then he went to some other countries, or he turned right. Since the last few days, I said he took direction to Australia. It's a big ocean there, but then they'll find him for sure. They'll find him, but you have bodies, you have things, sometimes it takes a while. If they found the planes that flew from Sao Paulo to Paris after about 2 years, 10,000 feet down in the ocean, it's unbelievable. They'll find it. This I'm sure, they'll find it. How long and how much it will take, I don't know. Maybe private people information.
What about the black box? Shouldn't it appear by now, the black box?
No, if it's in the plane, I don't think so. It's orange, by the way, it's not black, they call it black. It's a mystery, really a mystery.
Do you think that maybe the authorities are hiding information that they don't want?
If the plane is there, the boxes are inside the plane, they transmit. I mean, no. I have no idea what happened. Believe me, any guess is good. Everyone, you don't have two people who believe it's. We think about the information they let us have, and then
when you had the technical problems on the plane, did you alert the people who were on the plane and the passengers?
Yes, I try to give them as much information that's possible. I don't want to frighten them or. Sure, I let them know what we are doing. If we're coming back, we let them know. If we have an engine problem, I don't tell them that we lost an engine, but of course I'm trying to be calm here. They know. It does not change the situation.
It's a big vehicle. It's big. It's something big to actually have a responsibility on. How do you feel when you're in such a position that you experience a problem in a big vehicle like that?
Well,
because it's not a car.
No.
You cannot just pull aside.
I did not flew the 777. I was a pilot of 747, which practically it's about, this is a 747 with 2 engines, quite big, super plane. Most of the things are about the same thing. It's a very safe plane. I don't think something happened mechanically, because it can fly on one engine. It has always electrical power, and even in emergency, it has a prop that brings the electrical power. So it was not a mechanical thing as much. This I can say. It was probably taken by the pilots, but maybe they were forced or no. This no one knows. It looks more and more like the pilot was involved.
It looks more and more that the pilot was involved, but what and why?
They lead us to believe in it. They show all those things. Then they say a flight engineer was involved. This plane does not have a flight engineer, so I don't know. It has nothing to do with it. I mean, so all kind of information, they make a big blow in the news, and then after 2 days it goes off. He has nothing to do with it.
I believe that we will have a lot of news coming from this story in the next few days. Let's hope that this mystery will be solved, because it seems that it's very concerning. I have to say that something just vanished in a surprising way.
It's good for the next movie.
Yes, it's definitely, or for the next TV series. Thank you very much for coming to our studio, Yehuda Lev-Ran, and thank you, our viewers, for being with us tonight from the United States. Thank you for being with us, and tomorrow we will be here at the same time, same place, from the Jaffa Port, Israel. Have a great night.